That looks cool, man. I don't know. We can go inside it maybe and build like a elevator up and live in and just hollow out the inside maybe. That might be pretty cool. Let's do it. Made the decision. Now we have our iron golem farm working. Wait, couldn't be. Could it? Oh my goodness. We went through quite a bit of different designs to finally be happy with this. Here's what it looks like from the inside. Hello everyone, this is Impulse, back together again with Blue Cheetah.
Hi!
And we are bringing you episode number 14 of our Futurecraft Let's Play. This week we are on the snapshot 13W03A. And as you can see, if the lag stops, there we go. You can see, cookies. We've been busy putting together, working on our elevated rail system. And I think it's turning out nicely. The Cheetah fell. Oh, he's friendly. The only issue I'm having so far is that the nether quartz stairs that I'm using on the bottom of the pillars and along the track, it does take quite a while to gather. I ran out right there, and we have, in fact, let's go ahead and I'll go over there, see if I got a minecart. I'll have to find a minecart to make one. We'll take the track and show you how far we went so far. Get on over there. And connected the line. It basically runs into this mountain, and I'll show you how to get to it. Just through here, kind of made a stairway up, and then the line connects right there. So we need to get the kind of starting and stopping mechanisms built. I have not decided on how I'm going to be doing those, but let me hop in a cart here. Take you a little ways so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like from the inside. You can see I just, every time I needed to, put down a redstone block underneath to keep these tracks fully powered. And this will take us all the way over to just above where the end portal is. It is still, cheetahs. That's why he's a cheetah. He's fast, keeping up. It's still quite a bit of a ways. Takes a little bit of time. But it's a lot better than doing that, I think. So we will continue to work on that tunnel, make it the same all the way down. And we'll stop here. Did I drop my cart? I did. Cheetah's getting it. Thank you. And you can see it just turns over here. And then this will be kind of the ending platform. And this puts us kind of right above the end portal. In fact, maybe just to see for sure. Always bad to dig straight down, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think if we dig straight down, we will be right into the room that the end portal is in. Close enough. It's just over here. And there we go. So instead of taking the ride back, I think we'll just jump in the portal here, and then I'll just go right back this way to get back to the base. Hopefully, we just slept before we started the episode, so it should take us back to our beds. So that's coming along quite nicely, midday. And like I said, we'll continue to work on that until that thing's done. But it does take quite a bit of farming of that nether quartz to complete that look. So it will take a while. So the other thing I wanted to show you, and you might have noticed when we were over there, is I want to start doing more, different things inside of this. So basically the idea is this mountain here is pretty much where we're going to keep all of our things. This is kind of like our home. This is where our resting quarters are and things like that. Some of this stuff we might not leave out like this. We might move. And so the idea is that we will kind of start doing things. And you can see we've already started that. Kind of we had this this rail duplicator, which, by the way, let's just test it in this snapshot. I don't know if I've tested it yet, but as of last snapshot, it was no longer duplicating. Which, not a big deal. We took advantage of it. You can see we got a full chest. We should be good. And, you know, if we do run out of these, then we'll just use the ones in this chest. Or we can use the ones in this chest, or this chest, or even this chest. But if we definitely, you know, run out of those, then we'll just use the ones in this chest. We'll be okay. So, yeah, we're stocked. Probably tear this down, and I don't know what we'll do with this room. We'll figure it out. Still got our snowman. Like I said last episode, we need to name him. So you can see at the end of the line here, we kind of carved out this area. And I wanted to do something a little different this episode. I typically avoid this because if you've ever tried to do redstone on camera, it's can get embarrassing, especially when you're not a complete genius at redstone. You know, I'm not definitely even close. But I'm going to do a little bit of redstone on camera today because I want to attempt to try something. And I'll be honest, I don't have this fully planned out, but I have an idea on what I want to do. I want to take a design that I've used before for an automatic melon and pumpkin farm. And it was originally done by Panda 4994. And it's an amazing design. I want to take it up a notch with all the new features and make it completely 100% fully automated. It's semi-automated, at least the version that he presented a while back, which is cool. You come up and you hit a button and all your melons and pumpkins get sent to you via water stream. But I want to take it a step further, make it auto store and even auto harvest. So we'll begin doing that. And let me just kind of show you I got a lot of stuff on me I don't need for this, but I'll grab some of the supplies and kind of show you the basic design. And there Cheetah is. And Cheetah, we're going to need to get up at the top of this mountain somehow. Do you think maybe, let's see, I'm trying to think of how this design will go. Just in here for now. If you could kind of make a ladder that just goes straight up all the way to the top of the mountain. I think there's some wood in this chest over here. Yeah, there's some oak wood you can turn into planks and into sticks and into ladders if you need to. But yeah, we're going to need a way up. And you work on that, and I'll work on kind of building this melon and pumpkin farm out, at least the base design. So we're going to need some redstone to get started. We're going to need some regular pistons. There we go. I have them. Had them on me. Redstone, pistons, dirt. I don't know if that's enough dirt. I might have to go grab some more. And obviously melon seeds. And then I think, I'm going to need a hoe. Let's see. I don't see any. Unless Cheetah's holding one. I'll just make a stone hoe. Stone hoe. That's hard to say. Alright. Just like that. That way we didn't waste too much material for this. And what I want to do, I'm going to actually build it a couple blocks up along here. I'll leave that open for now. Let's just do one side. I have this kind of carved out for two. We'll just do one side for now, just to kind of get the idea. So the way this is going to work is you have I'm not sure if I built that high enough, but that's okay. We can always dig down if we need to. You basically have your stems in a certain way. Oh, you can go ahead and build that ladder all the way up, Cheetah. Oh, those leftovers? Oh no, you need to keep going up. Just go ahead and keep going up. Make sure you don't get gravel on your head, though. Got that at the wrong height. There we go. Ah, no problem. We can make one. You got, yeah, go ahead and make one. I got some iron. Here you go. You got, obviously you got some wood. You can do it that way. Cool. So basically, the idea here is, let me just put down some, I'm going to need that, aren't I? Here we go. We're going to plant the stem here, and then it's only going to be able to fall over to here when it creates the melon, which is right in front of a piston. And then the melon will grow right there, and we'll just activate those pistons, and they will basically break the melon as it pushes it over, and the fall is melon slices. And then we can put them in a water stream, and using some new features of 1.5, we'll use a hopper to store them in a chest, and that's kind of the idea. So that's that part, and I'll just run basically the redstone along here, piston there and there, and then yeah, so seeds will be here, and so this is kind of half, and then we'll build it on the other side as well. We'll just need to have this wire basically connect to, let's see if I got any decent looking blocks. That's been going on a lot lately too, where it doesn't let me switch items. Oh. Okay. There we go, just keep the look. Alright. And then of course we're going to need water also. So I'll probably I'll actually wait to plant the seeds and put the water in until everything's done, so I can make sure, I know exactly where I want the water to go. So basically that's it. You power these, pistons push it out, and falls into the water stream, and it should be pretty simple. And then you can of course build this up as high as we want to go, and you could even build it, as long as you want. I think I'm kind of solid with that part.
Nighttime.
Okay, oh, you're over at the house? Yeah, you know what? I gotta go over there anyway to grab some more dirt. So I'm going to, let's do that. Let's head over there, take a sleep real quick, and, oop, yep, there's lots of mobs out. Get away, get away. Whoa, yeah, those skeletons, they got a buff. Oop. Ooh, you got a, what is that called? Chainmetal helmet? Nice. Those are cool looking. Can you see through them? Still see your skin a little bit? Alright. We're going to head up, take sleep real quick, and be right back with you. Oh, and I almost forgot.
Look at this disc.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead and toss it over. We got a new music disc. C418. It's titled Wait. And I think, I didn't hardly use the music discs in the past, but I think this is the one that they just added or fixed a bug where it was supposed to be added a long time ago. I don't know. But let's take a listen to it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, we'll listen to that as we go to sleep. We'll just let that run. Very cool. This might be my new jam. Just let that thing play all day long. Look at that, I got dirt waiting for me at the bottom here. Where'd that come from? That's exactly what I needed though, thank you. I'll take it. Alright, let me head back over and we'll finish building this thing out. Oh, music's gonna get soft. You can still hear it over here though, a little bit. Pretty cool. Alright, so basically just going to run this dirt along just like I had on the other side. Oh, I did it again. In the wrong spot. Fail. My bad. Keep forgetting it's supposed to be the pistons there. Okay, so it would be, let's just follow the pattern. Basically, we leave just one in the corner, go 2, and then 2, 2, 2 spaces, 2 pistons, 2 spaces, 2 pistons, and then we got a match. Perfect. All right, and redstone. How's that ladder coming, Cheetah? Are we able to get all the way to the top? Can we get that done yet? Let's take a look. Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. So I'll leave it just like that for now, because what we need to do is I want to do the other part of this process. This is the part that's going to be new, something I've never tried before. So we will kind of figure this one out together. Hopefully we'll get it figured out. But the idea is, the reason why I want to go up to the top is because I want to be able to see some sunlight. And I want to use, I put it away, I'll go get it. Where'd it go? I want to use this daylight sensor to be the trigger for this thing, for all these pistons to activate. So the idea is, with a daylight sensor, when the sun is kind of at its highest peak, midday, noon, lunchtime, whatever you want to call it, it's going to put out the highest amount of signal. And that signal will travel exactly 15 redstone. So at the end of that 15 redstone, I'm going to put a repeater. And that repeater is basically going to then allow the signal to travel down. And we may have to put in a pulse limiter as well, just so that the pistons don't stay extended the entire time. I think I'll just go ahead and take care of that. Grab some repeaters. And we're going to need some redstone blocks just to get the signal to travel downward. I think... don't have any slime. I think I need to make a couple more sticky pistons. Cheetah, do you think you can hook me up with some slime? I don't know where it's at, but am I missing it? Yeah, thanks, buddy. I'm going to go to the top and get started on this thing. Got a little alternating ladder pattern. That's cool. And basically, I probably should have figured out exactly where the center was. That would have been smart. In fact, I will, just at least this one time, nice, I will stack jump my way up, I think. Oh, either way, I could dig straight down. Either way works. And Cheetah will be back. There he is. Let's see. So we have 1014, 184. I'll just use that, to be my guide. 1014, 184. Hopefully I can remember that number long enough to make it up there. I'm saying it over and over in my head. That's why I'm quiet. 1014, 184. Yeah, I forget things so quickly. It's not even funny. 1014, right? 184. Is that what we said? Where is it? Okay, it's this one. 1014, 184. That'd be this. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see if I forgot the number already. Messed it all up. Dig straight down. Okay, perfect. All right, so that's going to be kind of where the signal comes down. And I will show you how to make a downward signal. It's not going to be instant or anything, which is fine. I don't care about the speed of the signal. It's all automated anyway, so it's not like we're in a hurry. And then now we just need to figure out, I think I'll start off by building the pulse limiter. So where's that? Where's the hole? There it is. Okay. So I do need a little bit of area. I'll just go ahead and make myself a little... Oh, there he is. Oh man, you brought a lot. You brought a lot. Perfect. Don't have to worry about running out, but I do have to worry about being able to carry them. There we go. Get out of here, junk. It's always junk in it. All right. So basically, I want to power... I guess I can just power a block there just to save a little bit of room. Do it like that. And I'll use... I'm carrying so much stuff. It gets annoying. I'm not the greatest at inventory management, I tell you that. Okay. So that's kind of our pulse limiter. We can do a 2-tick pulse. That's fine. And so what we want now is a 15 length redstone signal that's going to lead us up to the daylight sensor. And where am I going to put it? I guess I'll come out there, go up. It doesn't have to be pretty, just has to be 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 15. I was just trying to remember if the 15 was the actual daylight sensor or still signal. We will find out. In fact, I think we just missed it from being able to go all the way. Yep, by 1. Because the sun, you see the sun's not directly above us anymore, but if it was, I think that would have made it. And then that would have made a pulse go through there, and that would have popped up and get a short signal, but this would have made it back to a 2-tick pulse instead of a 1. Power that block, and then directly under that block we're going to power a sticky piston, and I'll show you how to do a downward signal. That's kind of a 1.5 thing using the redstone blocks. Where is that ladder at? Where is it? I'm lost. Over here? Somewhere? Yeah, okay. Had to parkour a little bit there. Yeah, everybody's laughing. That was no parkour. I would have failed if it was. Alright. Oh, cheat okay? Good. Hopefully 2 sticky pistons is going to be enough now. I don't know. We'll find out. But it's what we need. Let me get up in this area here, see how high it is. Okay, so you can see the bottom of that block that's going to get powered. I'm going to stack jump my way up there. It's going to get dark. I apologize. I'll just have to, let's see. I don't have a torch, but I'll explain what I'm doing. Hopefully you can see. Sticky piston facing down under that block, and then a block of redstone under that. And I am going to have to... Oh, cheetah left again. Been having a little bit of problems staying in the game for some reason. I don't know if that's a snapshot bug or something going on with his PC. Definitely have to look into it either way. I'm going to just make myself a little bit of room to work with so you guys can see. And I was hoping, there we go, to get us a little bit of light as well. And so what's going to happen here is when that piston extends, that redstone block is going to be pushed down to there. And what we're going to do then is power some redstone that's going to sit underneath it. So if that block gets into that spot, that means that redstone sitting on top of this block would actually get powered. And dark again. Sorry. Alright, so that should come down to there. This redstone's actually in this block level. Then power that block. And then we'll just, underneath this one, get my shovel back out. Do the same thing. And put that there. Redstone block underneath that. And again, it will travel downward. And see where we need to go with it. It will go to there, which means redstone sitting... Oop, I want to use a nicer block than that. Redstone sitting on top of that block will get powered. And then we can just do it one more time. So that is why I only needed 1. But I have it. It's good. So we can put 1 more. That will push it down, and then perfect. When it does push that down, it's going to power that line, which will push all these pistons out. That is beautiful. Hopefully I did that right. We, of course, will continue working on this until it goes off, and we'll find out for sure. So the next step I want to do is to get some water in here. And I've always been pretty bad with water, to be honest. It always goes where I don't want it to go. So this is going to be probably tricky for me, but we will basically make canals for these, for the water to fall into. Oh! I think Cheetah set it off. Did you set it off, Cheetah, or is it? Yeah, Cheetah set it off. Yeah, good. The signal reached all the way down. It's still on right now, so the pistons didn't retract. I wonder if those blocks are still getting signal up there. At least we know that the signal reaches all the way down, but they are continuing to be extended. So we'll have to go back up there and look at what happened, if it was a one-tick pulse that caused that, or what? Need a little headroom here. And we're going to need some, oh, sorry, cheetah. Going to need some water. Okay, so if I put the water here, it's just going to probably go where I don't want it to, right? So maybe for now, and because I'm going to be building this thing up, this is going to change. So I'm not going to make it look pretty. I was thinking about making it look pretty, but it's not worth it since I'm going to end up tearing it down. But for now, I can put the water just in there. And let's see. I don't think it'll spill out. We'll find out. I don't even know if I need these. Water has always been a mystery to me. Never understood how it flew. How it flows. Alright. Got that one. Got that one. Lost cheetah again. It's got to be his computer because I am not having the same problem. So, okay, let's try it. It's not like we got a ton of redstone on the ground that's gonna mess everything up if this goes wrong. Looks like it's staying in like I wanted it. Okay, cheetah, you see where I'm placing this water, right? You think you can fill in the rest for me? Thank you, sir. Alright, I'm going to go up top and see why these pistons did not de-extend. And hopefully don't get creepered and have it blow up the whole mechanism. That would make me sad. But it'd be funny. Okay, so we got this thing going down. And for whatever reason, it's not getting signal. Wonder what happened there. Well, we are gonna have to go the other way and figure it out. Definitely not getting signal. What could it be? This is a mystery. Oh yeah, perfect. Got the water going. Just got one more to do. Coming along nicely. Okay, so we got, I wonder if, is this possibly, no, it's not bud power in this piston. Oh, I see. It got a one-tick pulse. See how that one's got the, yep. Okay, so we're going to have to do this again probably. Shouldn't have got a one-tick pulse though because of the pulse shortener had a 2-tick on the repeater, so I'm not sure how that happened. But let's see if it did that all the way up. I bet it did. Hopefully I don't hit gravel. Okay, so that one's got it connected. That one's fine. And we'll give it, basically reset them all. And then I'll just have to stick around until it is daytime, I think. See this thing work for real. Okay. Those are all back to normal. They'll come down, power the line. Cheetah made a bit of a mess. What happened there? Just, we're going to have to take the water. Yeah, just take the water source back out, Cheetah. Or that works too. Yeah, you can just cap the whole thing off. In fact, I'm okay with... Yeah, we're going to have a water canal over here anyway. So we can... Yeah, I said it was all going to be temporary, and then that's the kind of thing that you think is going to be temporary, and then all of a sudden, you know, a couple months later, you're like, oh, I never did fix that. Looks like garbage. All right. Get some light in here. We busted out all our torches. All right, and then the final stage would be to actually plant the seeds, Cheetah, I have seeds, I have a hoe, but I do not have bone meal. So how about I'll plant them, and then you come in and hook up the bone meal action. Is that cool? Oh, not enough light. Needs light. We forgot the light. That's right. We forgot the light. No problem. We're going to fix that right now. I'll show you what to do. That's what happens when you try to do this stuff on camera. You end up forgetting stuff. Alright, I will probably make a bit of a mess doing this, but this block right underneath the piston, basically going to get replaced. Oops. With extra glowstone, apparently. And that light will shine kind of through the piston, giving that enough light. Oh, cheetah's down in there. Okay. We'll just replace these real quick. This was actually part of Panda's design to do this, and I just blew it, forgot about it. Looks like this is missing a source block of water, Cheetah. Right there, you can see that water's flowing. Not a huge deal, but we'll have to make sure we clean it up, make it perfect. Okay, gotta do Panda justice on his melon farm here. This thing is very nice design, very nice. Okay, try this again. I will, now that they have water and light, which is important, they should be cool. So go ahead, Cheetah, and hit those up with some bone meal. And we'll watch these stems grow. And you can kind of see the pattern again now, pretty easily. Stems fall over onto the block in front of the piston. Pistons get activated, push out. Hopefully this time when they do get activated, it will be a 1-tick pulse. You know what, Cheetah? We need something that we don't have in here, but we have it in our bedrooms. And that's a clock on the wall. I want to see what time it is, because now I have no idea how much longer we have to wait for this thing. And you know what? I'm going to just go ahead and, I don't think Melon's going to grow fast enough for us to really test it. So I'll go ahead and just craft some blocks for now. And I probably should have jumped up there first. I just didn't want to trample these. So basically you'll end up with, I know I didn't bring enough, but that's okay. Something like this. Right in front of the pistons. And then what we'll do is create a waterway here. We got to do that yet. I do want to use decent blocks for this. She's just looking up the clock. Okay, it's about daytime, so hopefully I can get the water stream done in time. Run! I'm gonna keep my eye on that clock here. Let's see if I have any. I need to build some. I'll use these for now. Okay, and then Cheetah, we're gonna need some more water, so if you can get some water buckets ready. We're gonna need water and hoppers, and I think what we'll do is have the stream carry it in that way. It's not going to be perfect, I don't think. I think some of the melons are going to fall over, and so maybe we'll build a glass wall, kind of like a observatory, so you could actually watch this thing in action. Cheetah, you need buckets, don't you? Oh, too fast. Cheetah's always too fast. So the water will carry it inward to the center. Let me remove this for a second. And then, and I think, go ahead and pour one in the corner. I want to see where it goes. Okay, so perfect. This is where we want to put the hoppers. Oops. I think I made a mistake by digging that out. Just do that for now. We'll put 2 hoppers in the center there. Oh, I only have 1. I'll have to make another one. Got the material ready, luckily. Where did it go? Where did it go? There we go. Okay, 2 hoppers. Put that away. and then we're going to need it to go into a chest. So I think I'll just put the chest. Yeah, it's going to have to point this way. And we'll figure that out. Maybe put some stairs there so we can access it. I think one chest is probably, one double chest is probably be fine. Perfect. And we'll have to put the chest down first so that we can point the hoppers at it. Easy enough. Just pop that in there. And if you do a shift click action on the chest, shift click action on the chest, there we go. That works. Hop up here, watch out, cheetah. Bam. So those should be, that's funny. That's got a lighting glitch or something crazy. Okay, so those should be pointing into the chest just fine. And let's see about that water. See if that runs right over the hopper. Yep. So let's put down the other side, cheetah. And maybe, oh, that's a bit of a problem, I think. Not one that can't be rectified. Oh, he put it right on the hopper. No, it needs to go on the other side of the wall. That's what happened there. Thank you. And then I'll be curious to see if it actually does try to come out. I don't think it will. Let's remove this. I actually want to see if it's cool to leave it open. And then we can... I think I was going to go the other way with it. It should be... It looks like the sun. It's about time. It looks like it's about time. So let's stand back and have a snack and see if this thing activates.
Rain!
Oh man. Well, that changes things, doesn't it? That changes the game. Oh wow. It's like the Minecraft gods know I'm trying to test a daylight sensor, and it said nope. We're gonna rain on your parade, literally. That is funny. All right, let's go up here and take a look, cause now I'm curious. If it's raining out, obviously it's not probably getting any signal, right? Well, let's see. It's still getting signal, but it's midday, and it's not making it. So let's count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so it looks to me, definitely midday. It looks to me like if it's raining out, it's going to take some strength off of the signal. That I didn't know. See, this is the kind of things you learn, right? We do have open view to the sky. Okay, cool. That's interesting. That's something good. That's a little tidbit. Didn't know about daylight sensors. All right, Cheetah. So let's do this. We're gonna basically just cut away. Wait for it to stop raining. You know, sleep in our beds if we have to, whatever. And then we'll come back and show you this whole thing when it's nice outside, basically. So, see you in a sec. Okay, so it is now the next day. We had a good sleep. The rain has stopped, and we are approaching what should be midday. And hopefully this time we will get a real test. Let me check the chest. There's nothing in it. All right. Wait for it. This is always fun. Feel the anticipation coming, right? It's coming. Oh. Uh-oh. I think we had failure to launch. I heard something, but it wasn't the full deal. Okay. So it looks like we still have a little bit of an issue. Let's go up and quickly check before we lose signal. I want to see. I know I heard a piston fire. I know I did. Question is, what's the matter? What's the problem? Here we go. Signal all the way. all the way, all the way, all the way. Good. And when that should have gone through, and I may just get rid of this for now just to see what happened here. Still got a piston under there, yeah? Okay. Let's just do this. Hurry up. Hurry up. Don't want to lose my opportunity here. We will. Thank you. Bam. Okay. Yep. We'll add that back in another time when I get a chance to play around and see exactly what caused the problem there. And what happened? I was expecting it to work. Never do redstone on camera. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's hop up and take a look at what the signal is doing. Maybe I left an extra gap in there. Well, everything's getting powered there. That got powered. I'm about to lose this signal. You can see all that's powered. That block came down. Oh, duh. Missing a piston. Hurry up, we're gonna lose our chance. Yeah, we'll fake it if we have to. There we go, that's what should have happened if I had remembered to put that piston in there. Another failure, that's okay. Yeah, so we do have some floating melons, not a huge problem. But you can see, for the most part, worked pretty smooth. When there's another layer on top, I believe that's going to help make sure that we don't get as many stray melons like that. And then, of course, this glass wall will build up as an observatory type system. You could, of course, build the same thing on this side, and then you just have to keep that same signal kind of coming over. And there we go, and they released. So, yeah, that was the only reason I put in that pulse shortener, was because that whole time those stayed open. Not a huge deal, I don't think, but I just wanted to try to free this space back up as soon as possible for the melons to be able to grow. So let's make sure the rest of this worked. Water stream into the hoppers, made it into the chest. So beautiful. Now this thing, we'll just leave it as is for now. I'll check out maybe the pulse shortener on my own off camera and see if I can figure out what happened there. But yeah, this should work beautifully. We can now build this thing up and make it bigger. Maybe do a layer of watermelon, a layer of pumpkin, or however we see fit, basically. All right, so that's what we wanted to accomplish this episode. We have this thing pretty much working. Just have to fix the pulse shortener issue, and it will be solid. Then we can build it up, build as many layers as we want. Make this thing pretty sweet. Then when we're running around doing whatever we're doing, we'll be collecting melons automatically. So, pretty cool. Thanks for your help, Cheetah. And hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, as usual, remember to like, comment if you're not already a subscriber. Do that as well. And appreciate the support. Have a good one.
Bye.
Take it easy.